Hello and welcome to this demo of IBM Planning Analytics by HAYNE Solutions. I think the quickest way to show you what the IBM Planning Analytics solution looks like is to very quickly give you an overview and a look at building a very quick and simple report. So to begin with, we can see the relevant previously saved workbooks, and you can see these are either in a shared or personal folder. So if I just click on new and we want to do a new book, we can see from a navigation point of view we've got our data sources on the left, which due to it being a demo environment there's a lot of servers here. In the middle we've got the canvas which we will build our report on, and we've got the editing tools around the outside. So I'll select the relevant TM1 server where we can see, hopefully, the cubes that have already been built. So for this demo, I'm going to look at the Financial Summary Management cube, and in here we have got a view that's already been created. So I'll use this P&L summary view. All I would do is right click and say add that as a view. We can see that brings this table onto the main body of the Planning Analytics area, and this is the sort of usual TM1 table that we'll be used to, with the dimensions at the top here that indicate what we're seeing. So all we'll do quickly is neaten this up a little bit. Let's put the relative period there, let's put the company up there. So it allows us to see our actuals, our budgets, and our actuals versus budget for the relevant period, for the relevant company. So all I'm going to do now is, we can see we've got the dimensions for that particular cube here, and we've got the company up here. What we've done prior to this demo is we've put the companies in a set of which area that they reside in. So if I look at the sets here, we can see we've got one called countries. If I add this as a selector widget, you can see the areas of the relevant companies that we can then select. At the moment when I select these, it doesn't change the data, because what I need to do is synchronize these two items. So I will just do that. So we can see when I select the relevant area, the numbers change accordingly. So that just allows the relevant user to come in, select the area that they're looking at or responsible for, and it allows that end user to really have control over the data that they're seeing. Now what I want to do, if I want to look at that visually, I will say let's duplicate this table. It'll bring it over here. I'll change the visualization. Let's do a stack bar. And let's tidy it up a little bit. So we can see when I select the relevant areas, that changes accordingly. So it's very nice to look at, and as we've just demonstrated, very easy to set up workbook. When we're looking at the dimensions here, as per usual TM1 tables, we can select here, edit the sets accordingly, and create subsets from here. And let's just neaten that up, hide that top. So again, just really demonstrates how easy and nicely we can build reports. Also, this is created as a sort of tabular workbook. So I would be able to say, right, let's call this one the profit and loss. And then all I would do is create a second one. And again, starting from scratch where we did on this demo, and building the workbook accordingly. So that really gives a quick overview as to how to start to create reports. If I just flick over and have a quick look at another one we've created, we can see here, instead of the selection widget, we've set it up as a slider which we can automate. So that just rolls through the relevant periods and really brings the data to life. Likewise, if we look at this tab, we can drill in to the relevant figures, and that really makes the visuals interactive and allows the relevant user to go in, drill down, see their numbers and see what they're relating to and look at particular areas. So that's a real quick overview of IBM's Planning Analytics. I hope it's been useful. Thank you very much for listening.